I love really, really, really hard, but I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny. But he's definitely a sweetheart, and he deserved it.
The story of Papoose, Remy Ma, and Claressa Shields mixes love, loyalty, and very public drama. What started as one of hip-hop's strongest relationships has turned into a situation that keeps fans talking, picking sides, and questioning everything. For years, Papoose and Remy Ma were seen as the definition of commitment. Their bond went far beyond romance. When Remy was sentenced in 2008, many expected the relationship to fall apart. Instead, Papoose stayed by her side. He visited her regularly, supported her career, and helped care for her child. His loyalty earned respect, especially in an industry where relationships often don't last. When Remy was released in 2014, the couple reunited and worked to rebuild their lives. They appeared together on TV, collaborated on music, and showed a united front. To many fans, they represented strength, trust, and staying together through hard times. But over time, things began to shift. Small signs of tension started to appear. Interviews felt a bit off, and fans picked up on moments that didn't seem as natural as before. At first, these were easy to overlook, but eventually they became harder to ignore. Then everything changed. Remy Ma revealed screenshots of messages between Papoose and boxing champion Claressa Shields. These weren't simple, friendly chats. The messages suggested a deeper connection, with late-night talks and emotional exchanges. For fans who admired Papoose's loyalty, this came as a surprise. At first, people weren't sure what to believe. Some thought it was just friendship, while others suspected something more. Soon, Papoose and Claressa were seen together in public, attending events and supporting each other. One moment that caught a lot of attention was when Papoose performed in front of her, showing clear chemistry between them. Claressa didn't shy away from the spotlight. She spoke openly about her feelings and made it clear she wanted Papoose to herself. This fueled rumors about a serious relationship and even talk of a future together. Still, not everyone was convinced. There were whispers about complications behind the scenes. Some pointed to Claressa's past relationships, while others said Papoose's history with Remy Ma was still a major factor. No matter what, the situation has become complex, emotional, and far from settled. Even as Papoose started spending more time with Claressa Shields, he was still legally married to Remy Ma. That alone kept the situation in the spotlight. Social media quickly turned into a place where everyone, fans, insiders, and critics, picked apart every post, comment, and appearance. Remy Ma handled things differently. She didn't argue publicly or call anyone out. Instead, she shared short, mysterious messages online that got people talking. One post stood out: "Sometimes people show who they really are too late. Let karma handle it." She didn't mention any names, but most people understood the message. Her quiet, controlled approach gave her an edge, while Papoose faced growing public pressure. Things got even more complicated when Claressa's ex-fiancé suddenly became part of the story again. He had already made headlines in the past over a controversial moment with her, and now rumors suggested he might still have information that could cause problems. This added more tension to an already messy situation, bringing past issues back into the present. Claressa also spoke out in her own way. She posted a message saying that not everyone who enters your life has good intentions, and that the truth always comes out. Like Remy, she didn't name anyone, but the timing made it clear who she was talking about. Within hours, social media lit up with reactions, jokes, and endless theories. What started as a personal matter had now become public entertainment. Meanwhile, Papoose's image took a hit. He had long been respected for his loyalty, but now people were divided. Some felt he had gone against everything he stood for, while others saw him as someone dealing with real emotions and complicated choices. His public outings with Claressa only added fuel to the fire, with every interaction being analyzed in detail. Through all of this, Remy Ma stayed calm and measured. She didn't confront Papoose directly in public. Instead, she let her silence and carefully chosen words speak for her. Fans kept guessing, was she planning to fix things privately, waiting for the right moment, or simply moving on? No one knew for sure, but her approach kept people watching. To really understand why this story matters, you have to look at the past. Papoose and Remy Ma weren't just another couple, they were seen as proof that real loyalty still exists. When Remy went to prison, most people thought the relationship wouldn't survive. But Papoose stood by her the entire time, supporting her and staying involved in her life. That dedication became a big part of their image. When they reunited after her release, it felt like a victory for love and commitment. But even strong relationships can change. Over time, feelings shift and people grow in different directions. While still married, Papoose formed a close bond with Claressa, and he didn't try to hide it. Their public connection made everything even more intense. At that point, the situation was no longer just about three people. It turned into a bigger conversation about loyalty, choices, and how relationships play out in the public eye. And Claressa's role in all of this became impossible to ignore. Unlike Papoose and Remy Ma, whose relationship was built through years of struggle, Claressa Shields brought something new. She came in confident, direct, and unafraid to speak her mind. Her openness stood in clear contrast to Remy's quiet and controlled approach, and that difference kept people talking. Rumors about a serious commitment and her desire to have Papoose to herself only made things more intense, placing her right at the center of the situation. The return of Claressa's ex-fiancé made everything even more complicated. Reports suggested he still had private messages and recordings that could come out at any time. That possibility kept everyone on edge and added another layer of pressure. At this point, the story wasn't just about relationships. It became about image, control, and how past connections can suddenly affect the present. For Papoose, this turned into a difficult situation to manage. He seemed ready to move forward with Claressa, but his legal and emotional ties to Remy Ma were still there. On top of that, constant public attention made every step harder. Every appearance, every post, and every interaction was judged and discussed, often without full context. There was no easy move without criticism. This situation also shows how quickly public opinion can shift. Papoose and Remy Ma were once seen as the perfect example of loyalty, but even strong relationships can change over time. Bringing Claressa into the picture highlighted how new feelings can clash with history, expectations, and outside pressure. What might have been a private matter instead became a story everyone felt involved in. The truth is, this story is still unfolding. People continue to watch, react, and form opinions. It's a mix of love, loyalty, ambition, and tough choices, all playing out in front of the public. Behind the headlines are real people dealing with real emotions and complicated situations. Papoose's attempt to start fresh with Claressa was never simple. His past with Remy Ma, combined with constant attention from fans and media, made everything more difficult. Remy's calm and careful approach keeps her presence strong without saying much, while Claressa's bold personality keeps the spotlight active. Together, they've created one of the most talked about relationship stories in hip-hop today. It's not just a love triangle, it's a look at how real-life decisions, past history, and public attention can collide. And as new moments unfold, the story continues to grow, keeping people watching and wondering what happens next.